Hi folks, Jeff Rugrock here. All things plumbing prints this semester. We're just working on drawing number 17 of our drawing portfolio. Uh, it happens to be an elevation and plan view of a bathroom. We're going to have to start using our scale now. So that's going to be a done deal. And I would suggest, if you are a hands-on learner, that you go and take some photographs of your bathroom at home and use that, and you can submit those pictures as well. So for my scale, I've already figured out I'm going to use a 1/4 inch, which is a 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. And that will allow me to use my template that I showed you earlier with all the toilets and stuff on it. I'm going to start with a plan view, and then I'm going to take those lines and project them up to the top and show you the plumbing wall. If you're a little uncertain of what a plumbing wall is, think about some of the drawings in your Blueprint Reading and Drafting for Plumbers textbook by Michael A. Joyce. I've got a few different options here. This isn't actually a bathroom, but this gives a good representation of the type of thing I'm looking for. Happens to be a kitchen. Kitchenette, they call it. And this is the plan view with the associated side and plumbing wall views. That one I think is at about 3/8 scale, as are. This one is also an option for you. This is in shop drawings. We'll put a little drain piping in too, I think. But anyway, so there's an option for you, a bathroom you can do. This is also about 3/8. And this is another bathroom you can do, also about 3/8 scale. I suppose you could do this one too, but it doesn't show the same. Anyways, you got some options, but again, if you're a hands-on learner, turf the book, get rid of it, and use your bathroom at home. So here's a photograph of my bathroom. These are the pictures that are in front of the portfolio workbook. They didn't print very well, but it is my bathroom. When you walk into my bathroom on the left, you have a vanity, then a water closet, and then a big shower. Looking backwards from the shower, I'm standing in the shower. This is the edge of the glass doorway. It's not a door. Anyways, I have a water closet and a lavatory basin. I have taken the time to take all kinds of different measures. So example, I know that my toilet tank is 18 inches wide and the bottom of it is 18 inches off the ground. Top is 30 inches. I know that my basin is 54 inches wide. I know that my glass panel is 3'6". I know my big rain shower is 7'6". So I can put all these items into my drawing. Anyway, so I have that all ready. And again, if you're just going to wing it, I wish you the best. But usually, if you're a hands-on learner, you'll want to use your hands as much as possible and make these drafts. It just helps you, the more you do with your hands, the more you know, right? If you're going to just try and wing it and kind of use your brain only, it gets quite difficult. And then I'm going to have a template because I'm using a 1/4 inch per foot. I have a template for all my fixtures. And again, I don't have a bathtub, I have a shower in this particular case. And my lavatory was a square lavatory, so that'll be the lavatory I use. Anyways, that's the goal. Let's see what happens here. I know that my room is, well, let's find this. So I'm just going to find the center of my drawing space. So I got about 2.5 inches here. So the center is going to be about 1 1/4. And then I got about just over 2.5 here. So I'll be just over. So that's going to be about my center. I can draw this center line on here if I wanted to. I don't see the purpose at this point. I know I'm just going to do the outline of my room now, right? So at a 1/4 inch per foot, elevation view, I'm going to be 4 feet tall, or 8 feet tall, 4 foot from center, up from center, 4 foot down from center. And I know that my room is going to be, so let's find center here, so 20 foot is center. I'm using the quarter scale. 20 foot is center. My room is going to be, what do we got here? So we got 4, 7.5, 8, that's 3, so it's 11 feet long, my room, which will be 5.5 feet on either side. So 2, I don't know if you can see this, 2, 4, 5.5. Oh, that's all of a sudden very small. Wow. Anyways, my floor plan is only 5.5 feet wide. So 5.5 feet, so that's 2.25. So we'll go from here to 5.5 feet. So there we go. 1/4 inch used to be the standard for drawings on a job site. I don't think it actually is anymore. Here's the height of my room. Here's my floor. Here's my height. And again, I'm just marking it once and drawing it twice. Here's my floor. Here's my height. Maybe I should have drawn my outline of the room before, but anyways, there you go. So my vanity is 4'6" wide. So there's my 6-inch mark, and there's my 4 foot mark. So my vanity comes to here, plus 3 feet. So from 4 to 7 would be my 3 feet, and then whatever's left over is the shower. And that's my vanity. Just using initial lines here. And again, mark it once, or measure it once. So my vanity I must have just draw it all the way down. There we go. Then this will be the glass wall for the water. I know my toilet is centered, which will be 18 inches. Now this one I get so many lines up here after a while. I'm actually gonna mark this one as the center so I don't get lost. I'm marking it with initial lines so I can always find it again. The same with the sink, 4'6", so that's 2'3" center. And this is where my basin is gonna go. And then my shower is going to be 3.5 feet. So there's my center for my shower. And I'm way overdrawing this one because I want to be able to mark it for center. So that's center line shower, center line WC, center line lav. Now the depth, so looking down at it from the floor, the depth of my vanity is 2 feet. The depth of my toilet, well, I'm going to use a template for that one, so it really doesn't matter. But 5.5 feet. 2.5, so there's the center for my drain. So this is the center going this way, so this is my center for the shower drain. I'm just going to use a marker rather than my compass. This is ginormous, by the way. Way too big. But that would be, oh yeah, I can't do that. That's just so large. That is my shower drain there. Remember, this is the plan view. So to show a shower drain, you can show your slope on the floor just by drawing a line to the corner, partial line. And that shows that it drains to that center point. My shower door happens to be 3'6". Sorry, doorway. My toilet, I'm just going to bring that over here. The vanity I actually measured, so I can draw that. So this is my plan view, right? And then I had a square basin. Lined it up on this is the closest I've got to, this was a small one though. Go with the smaller one. So I just line this back line up the wall, these little ticks on the center line. And there's a square for the lavatory. So there's a plan view of my bathroom. I could put doorways and windows in here too if I wanted to. So as an example, I have a 2'6", no 2'8". I have a 2'8" door that swings into the room. My pencil's not even sharp enough to go in there. So I could put the door in there as well if I wanted to. And that's it. The other thing you can also do, you could put a cut line across here to show where you're going. So I'm cutting this room in half, if you recall, and I'm going to look at it from, that's pretty good. I'm going to look at it from standing on this line and looking at the plumbing wall. And these little arrows just show the projection of view. So you can try this. Your symbols don't have to be quite as perfect as mine, but it gives you some idea of what I'm after. So to look at it here, my vanity is going to be about, now I'm looking at it from the side view, right? My vanity is going to be 3 foot tall. That's my quarter scale, there it is. And you can measure way over here if you wanted to, right? And just project over. So my vanity is going to be 3 foot tall. My toilet's going to be 30 inches tall. And then my bowl is going to be 18 inches tall. So if you can remember what those marks are, oops. This is the height of my vanity. This is the height of my toilet tank. This is the height of my toilet bowl. My toilet tank was 18 inches wide. So that's 9 inches to either side. Here's my vanity. And here's my toilet tank. And again, this is, if you're not a hands-on learner, you're going to find this really hard to do from like an academic perspective. Put a little faucet there if you like. You can do that. You can take your compass. It's not going to work. The compass isn't going to work for this one. It's not. So I'm just going to find something round. And remember, you can use virtually anything for this. I just happen to have a pencil sharpener. To draw my toilet bowl. There we go. Perfect. For my basin, I'm drawing it round, but I could have just actually, you know what I can do with this one too. And you might find that I'm doing all this and you're thinking, well, he's not very accurate. But the point is, you don't have to be accurate. It's got to look right. It doesn't have to be right. There you go. And the term that you should have learned from the blueprint textbook that we may or may not have talked about, if we haven't yet, we will, is design intent. So my shower wall goes up here. It's just a glass wall. I have a shower valve at 3 feet, which is 3/4 of an inch. Well, I have the diverter valve at 4 feet, but the main valve is actually at 3 feet. And then 6 inches over, I have a little diverter or a hose. And then 7'6", I have my rain shower. My rain shower, believe it or not, is ginormous. It's about 18 inches. So it's almost the same size as my toilet tank. So if you've ever seen a shower head this size, take a look at my drawing. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And again, I don't think I can get this compass working that small, but we can try. The main shower valve is quite large. Not that large. And then I have a hose outlet here. I have a diverter valve here. go. So there's my cut line. So you can put your dimensions. So I've used tools. Clean of initial lines, I haven't done that yet. Scaled, absolutely, 1/4 inch. Center line of fixtures, got it. Dimension extension lines, projection lines. Title block, no, not yet. I'll do that now. Again, I'm just using the date 2022 and the term, which is the summer term. So does it match my picture? Absolutely it does. So I just have some dimensions extension lines to put on here. So if you will, and you only need to put these on once. So this was 3'6". This was 3 foot. And this was 3'6". Perfect. So that gives you a sense of what I'm looking for here. Some of the other numbers that might matter are the height here. And remember, I've got all this written down beside me in notes, so I'm just looking over at my notes and then making it pretty. I lost a piece of tape. Three feet. And then if you like, you can go you can go 4 feet, and you can go 7 feet, 6 inches. So this gives you a sense of how to organize your dimensioning. I'm just going from smaller to larger, right? It really isn't magical. And just measuring up from the floor. You won't put every dimension on. That's just nearly impossible. But you can get the most of it. You can leave the center lines on if you like. Or you can put them right on the fixture or near to the fixture. But I'm going to leave my center lines down below here. Anyways, I'll clean this one up. I got some erasing to do. Oh no, wait a moment. We've got some pipe loads and stuff to do as well. So for this drawing, I've asked you for the pipe sizes and the fixture unit loads. So you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to make a little table across. This looks like a bigger space. I'm going to put it here. And I'm just going to do 1/4 inch lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when you put a little schedule of sizes and stuff up here, nothing wrong with it. It keeps you really well organized. There we go. So I'm going to put the fixture. Then I'm going to put the FOP, fixture outlet pipe. Then I'm going to put the FUs. Then I'm going to put the vent. Then I'm going to put supply. Oh, it's getting scruffy looking. I'm trying to keep my hand out of the camera, but I just sometimes can't. Supply. Then the cold, hot, in total. Wow, that's tight. So we have a WC. So we have a 3-inch FOP. Fixture units are 4. Vent is 1.5 inches. Time for a new pencil. Supply pipe is 3/8. That's no better. Cold is 2.2 fixture units. Hot is NA. Total is 2.2. Then we have a shower. Fixture outlet pipe is 1.5 inches. FUs is 1.5. Vent is 1.25 inches. Supply pipe is 1/2 inch. And you just keep going on and on like this. So we have 1, 1.4. Anyways, you get the gist. I'll carry on. Oh, I might as well finish now, I guess. So we just have the lav left. Lav, 1.25 inches. And yes, I always start from biggest to smallest. I have no idea why. 1 fixture unit, 1.25 inch vent, 3/8 supply. We have a cold of 0.5, hot of 0.5, total of 0.7. There, now it just needs to be all cleaned up and tidied up, rewritten where you have to, done up with some markers, and that's it. Good luck. And yeah, good luck, and we'll see you on the next one.